Hi guys, this is a video on taking Wikipedia with you on the go. This can be useful for those of you who don't have a permanent internet connection on your laptops and need to have things like Wikipedia articles with you all the time so you can have quick access to information. Now there's a free download called WikiTaxi, as you can see here. This is actually a viewer for the Wikipedia articles. Now WikiTaxi has an importer here which I shall show you in a second, but before we get started you actually need to download the Wikipedia articles. Now there's a website you download it from, it's wikimedia.org. I'll provide the link to this as well as the link to WikiTaxi. As you can see here, if you scroll down, you see here at the latest version of Wikipedia. If you scroll down, you'll notice an NWiki latest pages articles.xml.bz2. It's a hefty file, quite a big file at 4.1 gigabytes. So if you have a cap on your internet connection, then you may not want to download this. But I actually downloaded this at my college and they didn't really notice. So it's worth grabbing if you can get it. So it's 4.1 gigabytes. So once you've downloaded that, you'll need to go to the WikiTaxi importer. So if I just double click this, you'll notice I've already done it, so it's already filled in my details. Now if you're running Windows Vista, you'll notice this field will be blank, and if you try and browse, it won't let you for some reason or another. Now you may want to try this in compatibility mode for Windows XP. I'm on Windows XP at the moment. If not, you may need to get hold of a Windows XP machine or try and put it in a virtual machine, or whichever you do. You just need to basically get this working as if it was on XP. So you see here it has the latest pages articles, which I said earlier, .xml.bz2. I just located it, and it then wants to create it somewhere. So I've said put it to the desktop in the WikiTaxi folder, which is here. What I've actually done is dragged it to the desktop, so you can see here it's wiki.taxi. Now underneath this you'll see it says RAM for database, so I assume this may affect how quickly it does it, but I left it on the default, which was the 568 meg, which is half the amount of free RAM I have. Now this took about 4 hours to do, because remember it's processing 4.1 gigabytes of articles, so it's going to take quite a while to do, and it's then got to index them as well. And what you end up with is, like I said, this wiki.taxi file. If I go to the properties, you'll see I've got 7.16 gigabytes of data. So again, you've got to make sure you have the hard drive space as well. But then again, you're carrying the whole of Wikipedia with you. Now, if we just open up the WikiTaxi application, you can see here we have two buttons over here. We have page name search and random page. So if I want to go to a random page, just click that. We have the HTML and the wiki source. So that's the things that people edit. So what we're going to do, as you can see it says welcome to WikiTaxi, blah 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 blah. We're just going to say click here to open an existing database, and I'm going to select my .taxi file. So you can see here it's opened the .taxi file. I've got a search with Microsoft, which I was testing a minute ago, which we'll do in a second, and you can see it's opened up a random article here. So I'm just going to search for Microsoft. Now again, you've got to realise that this is going through all the articles, so it's going to take some while to search as well. That's 7 gigabytes worth of data is searching. You can see we've got full matches here, so I'm just going to click this, the Microsoft one. And you can see it looks, if I maximize this, it looks a little bit like Wikipedia. On the right hand side we've got all the facts, on the left hand side we've got all the content, and then we've got all the text. Now, what you'll notice is that there isn't any logos or anything on the right hand side. And you'll notice here it says image map as well. Now, the one thing about this WikiTaxi thing and downloading all the articles is that you don't download the images. So you're just left with the text. Some people might say this is a good thing. But if you was to download the images, just think about how much more space it would take to download. It would be like 20 gig or something like that to download it with images included. So it's best to just download the text, because there's so many articles on Wikipedia. God knows how many articles there are. I'm not sure if there's any way of finding out an exact figure, but as you can see, it was a 7.1 gigabyte file, 7.16 gigabytes worth of articles, which is just plain text. So that's about it really. If you want to take Wikipedia with you, if you have a laptop and you don't have a permanent connection to the web, I don't myself, so I would like to have all the articles from Wikipedia with me in case I ever need to find any information out on the go. So that's about it really. This is a free download. I'll provide the download link in the description, and also to this file. As you can see, it says it's under the latest. If you just go onto the NWiki, you'll find a bunch of different versions you can try if you want to go to an earlier version, but it's best to just go to the latest and download that articles file, which is right there. There we go. And again, that's 4.1 gig. So thanks for watching my video. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like my videos, and thanks again.